Good day, Rockland. I'm Dina Kupfer. All right, I'm taking you back, friends. Who remembers this old composition book? The speckled black and white composition books. I remember this for sure. It is back to school shopping time, and I know for a lot of students who are listening, you're going, no, it's not already school time, but it is. And we have a wonderful spot here in Rockland. It is called Recreate, where you can buy your school supplies and know that it is all gently used or even brand new items that you're going to get for a steal. So we have Ethan Hoffman here with us from Recreate to talk more about what this place is. I'm just fascinated by the fact that you have so much in this space that has been donated by the community. So it's been around for about 17 years. What exactly is Recreate?
So Recreate is a craft thrift store. We have a whole bunch of stuff from all different disciplines. We have beading, we have fabric, we have sewing, pretty much anything you could use to fill your craft studio or your classroom for that matter. We've been around for, as she said, 17 years, and we take in donations from the community every single day of things that people have used and it's not been ruined, or they never even used it in the first place, and they might have thrown it out. So we have right here a whole bunch of school supplies. Pretty much everything you see right here is $1. We have notepads for $1. We have a bunch of binder paper for $1 right here. Manila folders for 10 cents each, so you get 10 for $1. Whole bunch of good deals if you're trying to fill your classroom with just kind of stationery and things for your students to
I love it. I love it because even myself, I still have so many office supplies that I did not use and I don't know what to do with, but I've held on to for so many years. So now I know that there can be a new life, a new lease on life for these items. I want you to take me through a little bit more of the store because there's so many great sections and you kind of have it divided by the different types of skill sets and just supplies that you all have.
Absolutely, yeah. So a couple of other things for our back to school sections. We have our kids tower right here, kind of continued onto these little cabinets right down there. We have a teacher supplies bin right there with some specifics that teachers might need, some little footers for your walls. We got some blocks. We got a whole bunch of like flashcards for math facts and stuff like that. So a bunch of good classroom fillers, and then a whole bunch of assorted toys and games and craft kits that you might use.
Love it. Okay. And then as we make our way through, you're going to find a lot of the booklets and the pamphlets. This I love, the beading section for those, you know, the arts and crafts supplies can be so limited, and you have so many of them.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so we have a whole bunch of nice literature for the different crafts you might do. Our beading section, fabric section, sewing sections are all kind of stocked to the brim with materials as well. So with that newfound knowledge, you can start a new craft. We have our paper right here. A whole bunch of people actually don't know this. We have super marked down paper because Recreate is not usually somewhat like the first thing that people think when they think like, oh, I'm going to go buy some paper. You maybe think like Staples or Target or something like that. For that reason, we mark them down very, very significantly. So you can get hundreds of sheets of paper for a few bucks.
That's a good idea, parents, because we know how quickly these things go through. Okay, and then, of course, they've got their crayons, their markers, their pens. And look, they even have, like, the Sharpie highlighters. They're still in the package. They're $1 for all of these. Okay, so, Ethan, thank you so much. We're going to keep looking, and we have so much more coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, including one of the classes that they're holding today and those that are coming up in the future. Again, it is Recreate here in Rockland. We'll have other details linked up to our website, gooddaysacramento.com.
All right, Dina, thank you so much.
Good day, Rockland. I'm Dina Kupfer. We are hanging out at Recreate this morning, and this is a wonderful spot for you to get your back-to-school supplies. Also, if you are looking for arts and crafts supplies, if you're a teacher, this is the place to go. All of these items have been donated by the community, and they're all barely used, if at all, even open. So we have Ethan here, Ethan Hoffman, who's going to just show us one more time in case you missed the last segment. I said, can you get a elementary school bundle, $10 or under, and show me what you can get here at Recreate? So what did you pull for us?
Yes, indeed. So if you're looking to stretch your dollar, we've got a kind of a full stock going on right here. So this pencil box right here, $1. Packet of flashcards, also $1. $1 for the calculator. $1 for a pack of colored pencils. You're going to be coloring a lot in elementary school, as well as doing a lot of highlighting.
Oh, yeah.
Add your art pieces, exactly. All of this stuff, including the box, is $1. Have $1 for a notebook right here, and a composition. This one is a nice graph square filled notebook, and then if you just need to do some regular writing, we have a composition book right here. A binder, because I'm sure you're going to be given a lot of handouts.
Oh, yeah.
And then right here we have $2 for 200 sheets of never used printer paper.
Wow.
So with just $10, you've pretty much filled your stock for back to school.
I love that. Okay, so we've been kind of doing a little bit of hunting this morning for all of the fun school supplies, but also what's been going on behind the scenes. They have their final Maker Monday of the summer season. So this is where the kids actually get to come and create. And they have educators here who are going to help kind of spark their creativity, but then guide them along the way. So they made Cardboard Arcade today was the theme. And we have our friend Charlotte, who is 6 years old. Charlotte, your birthday is coming up, though. You're about to be 7. When's your birthday?
August 15th.
Oh my gosh, happy early birthday. Okay, what did you make? What did you do today?
I made Dice Run, and it's a fun game. I made glue on the dice so that it can look extra pretty. And but please don't touch any.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. You know what? I shouldn't. I'm so
Please
sorry.
don't touch it. It's really gluey and it
you're
can
right.
stick to your hand.
You know what? You're right. But I was really amazed at how beautiful the dice look. And you made 2, right? You made 1 in each color. Yes?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Okay. Well, and then is the goal to be able to roll the dice and play the game?
Yes, that's allowed.
Yes. And did you have a fun time doing that today?
Yes, I worked really hard to make it perfect.
Well, I would say you did a great job. Can I have a high five, Charlotte? You did a great job. Oh, way to go. Okay, I know your birthday's coming up, so happy early birthday to you. And she's actually going to go back to school. You said in Virginia, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a far ways away. They have to go all the way home soon. They're visiting. But we're so glad that you got to come to Recreate. Also, Ethan, come on over here. So this is just the last Maker Monday, but you have so many more classes coming up throughout the fall, too, for students. And a lot of the community gets involved in teaching these classes. So what are some examples of what's coming up?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So a lot of the classes we offer focus around different crafts that we'll do here. We have a member of the community that comes in and teaches about knitting and crocheting. We have a book club group that's kind of discussing a book on art and the creative way. We also, every first Friday of the month, we have our Recreate After Dark, which is a great way for community bonding through crafting together. You can bring in whatever you're working on and kind of work on that together after the store closes.
Okay. It is so awesome that you guys have this space. All right, where can people go for not only all of the different calendared items, but also if they want to learn more about Recreate?
So recreate.org is where we have all of our information, our upcoming classes, and just about every function of the store and our educational outreach. So recreate.org is where you go for that.
Ethan, thank you so much. Okay, so if you are looking for back to school supplies too, teachers, parents, students, this is the place to go. And you know that all of these items get another, lease on life. They've been repurposed and reused, which I love so much. So Ethan, thank you for having us this morning. And to Charlotte, I'm not going to touch the dice again, but she did a really, really good job. You did a really good job, but I won't touch the dice again.
Yeah, it's really gluey and it could stick to your hand.
Yeah, we don't want to necessarily have the microphone stick forever. So that's true. Okay, we'll send it back to you.
Dina, thank you.